In today's video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Miami Dolphins and how that is going to be affected by the Super Bowl. We're going to talk a little bit about the Super Bowl, and we'll hit on Bill Belichick here probably for a couple minutes as well. So, real quick, Miami Dolphins. Why would we even be talking about them as we're getting close to the Super Bowl? Simply put, we lost a coach. I don't think the coach was the problem. He's probably going to go rehabilitate himself in San Diego. Within a year or two, he'll probably end up at another team, and I wouldn't be surprised if he becomes very successful at the other team. However, I do believe he made a big mistake with the Tua contract. I don't have anything against Tua, but I don't think we need Tua as the quarterback at Miami Dolphins. I hope Quinn Ewers can maybe come out of nowhere, kind of be one of these quarterbacks that surprise us, like Sam Darnold, and becomes a great quarterback. If not, we definitely need to get something in the draft. But this is not a good situation with the Patriots in the Super Bowl and the Miami Dolphins floundering again. This could end up being another decade of frustration for any Miami Dolphins fans. By the way, I am one. So that's my take on how the Miami Dolphins are affected by the Super Bowl coming up here in 2 weeks. So let's talk about the Super Bowl. I don't have any real analysis to go by, so don't take this to the bank, but I think it's going to be probably a close game. I ultimately think that the Seattle Seahawks defense will be too much for the Patriots. I think the Patriots special teams will keep them in the game, and it'll be close. And I would also probably only on a side note mention that I wouldn't be surprised that Mike Vrabel comes out with a very good plan with 2 weeks to prepare. And I think they'll probably come up just a little bit short. I think they're just a little bit ahead of schedule. But that being said, I think they're going to be around for a long time. I think they've been underestimated all year based off of the schedule put in front of them. But I think it'll probably be a close game because it'll be a lot of late scoring in the second half, 27-24, with the Seattle Seahawks winning based on, like I said, their defense will overwhelm the Patriots, but I think the Patriots special teams will keep them in the game. So let's talk real quick. Mike Vrabel, like I said, he's going to keep this game close, and I think he will definitely have some tricks up his sleeve. And what does that mean? Why do I want to bring that up? Mike Vrabel is in the Bill Belichick coaching tree. Matter of fact, he's probably one of the most successful coaches that come from that coaching tree. So maybe this is kind of my against my argument, but my point is I don't understand why Bill Belichick did not make the Hall of Fame. Of course, this isn't news to anybody, but I think when you just look at the Super Bowl right now, you can see that his influence is still affecting the game, is still affecting the Super Bowl even this year with Mike Vrabel showing up. Mike Vrabel has learned his craft from the feet of Bill Belichick, and I think it even makes Bill Belichick's case all the more strengthened that he should be in the Hall of Fame. And it's just kind of a mess what's going on there. But humans are humans. They make their decisions, and I guess we just have to live with them. So anyway, this is Greg from Game Night Bros. We got some sports talk here in small chunks. Any luck? I'll be back again tomorrow with another take on whatever else is happening in sports. It'll probably be a heavy Super Bowl week or two, but that's my take, and hope you enjoy it.